The reason why you haven't lost weight is because you're still thinking like your old self. It's time to change that and start thinking like your new self. Start thinking like the person that you want to be. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shemi, and on this channel we talk about all things ADF, alternative fasting, all things weight loss, and all things healthy lifestyle. At least that's what I plan to talk about. We're gonna get into a bit of beauty and health and hair rather, but for now I'm very focused on um weight loss and just get into that dream body that I've always envisioned for myself. So as I was saying, the reason why you haven't lost weight is because you have so many excuses. Your mindset has not changed. You're still thinking like your old self. Number one, people would say things like, oh, it's too expensive to lose weight. It's too expensive to eat healthy. It's too expensive to maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's so much cheaper to just eat normal stuff, to eat the junk stuff, to eat the pre-prepped stuff, to eat the pre-prepped stuff. It's so convenient. You need to think about your health as an investment. So take away the convenience part of it. You need to do things that your future body is going to thank you for. In 50 years, you need to think, what kind of joints am I going to have? What kind of knees am I going to have? Do I want to be bed bound and wheelchair bound because I wasn't making the right decisions, because I was messing about and playing with my health? Guys, we only have one body. So it's in our best interest to take care of that body that we have so we can reap the benefits long term. And for a more practical approach to the finance situation, my first question is, where are you shopping for your food? Are you shopping at the expensive shops or are you shopping at the cheaper stores? Do you want to always buy name brand stuff for your food, or do you mind getting the store brand? Are you somebody that only has to have fresh produce, or can you compromise and get frozen fruits? For example, you can use frozen fruits for your smoothies. I actually think frozen fruits work better for smoothies as opposed to using fresh fruits, just because of like the icy effect and slushy effect. Are you somebody that only likes steak? I can only eat ribeye steak. I can only eat lamb chops. Baby, it's time to start considering eating chicken, fish, tuna, mackerel, sardines. There's so many cheaper options, but you need to open your mind. You can't be closed-minded. There are many choices, but you need to be willing to compromise in some way, shape, or form. Food is food, food is fuel. That's what we need to be thinking about. So don't just think, I can only eat this. I'm a picky eater. I can't, if it's not tip-top brands, I don't want it. Well, it's time to start compromising and looking for an alternative. That way, you will definitely see results with your weight loss. Another thing that people would say is, oh, I don't have time. Weight loss takes too much time. Trying to lose weight takes too much time. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to exercise. Okay, but you have time to scroll on TikTok. Oops. Yeah, you have time to have a screen time of 2 hours on TikTok. Guys, there was a time I used to have 7 hours on TikTok. That was when I said, no, enough is enough. I had to uninstall the app because it was getting too much. So if you're somebody that used to be like me, it is time to put the TikTok down or get a walking pad and go on the TikTok. That way you're actually killing two birds with one stone. You need to maximize your days and maximize your times. If you work from home and you have a very sedentary job, you sit all day, time to get an adjustable table or an adjustable desk and a walking pad. That way you can hit your steps as you go, about your day, as you're responding to emails. You can put your walking pad on and just do it. You don't have to go to the gym. You can bring the gym to your house, or a variation of the gym to your house. You can bring a stepper into your house. You can bring a walking pad into your house. You can bring dumbbells into your house. Guys, there are workout videos on YouTube that you can do from home that I wouldn't even do because they're so hard and they're so advanced. So there's amateur level, there's the middle level, there's like the big people level, there's the professional level. So saying I don't have time to go to the gym, it's not a flex. It's not the flex that you think it is. It's not a thing. It's 2025. There's so many alternatives. You can pace around your living room. Carry your child and pace around your living room. It's gonna serve as extra weight. It's gonna replace a dumbbell or a barbell. Carry your child, put your child on your back, pace around your living room. Trust me, you're gonna sweat. Because I know chasing kids is not an easy job. You're not being accountable for your actions. You're treating your actions like they're a separate entity from you, like you're not in charge. You are responsible for your actions. The things that you are doing, you're responsible for them. Nobody is controlling you. Except you have an underlying health condition, losing weight is actually in your control. You can't control the weather. You can't control how other people behave. But you know what you can actually control? You can control you. You're responsible for you. You're responsible for what goes in your body. So you need to act accordingly. Don't act like somebody else is controlling you. Don't remove yourself from your actions. No, you're the reason why you did that. So embrace it. If you've messed up today, then you need to decide that tomorrow I'm gonna do better. You can't just keep rolling over and repeating the same thing. Nothing is gonna change. There needs to be a change. You need to start entering your food into MyFitnessPal. You need to start tracking your calories, because trust me, you think you're eating a tablespoon of peanut butter, but you're eating a heaped tablespoon of peanut butter. So it's not a tablespoon, that's a whole cup of peanut butter you just snacked on. Yeah, exactly. So we need to start tracking things, being accountable, being responsible. If you didn't do well this week, you need to decide that next week I'm gonna do better. There needs to be balance. It can't always be good, but it definitely can't always be bad. It can definitely be more balanced than it currently is. And then you keep doubting yourself. There's self-doubts. You don't believe in yourself. You don't have any self-confidence. And this is like a revolving it's like a revolving door, because you don't believe in yourself, you don't deliver on your promises to yourself, and then what happens? You lose faith in yourself. So you just keep going round in circle and you never achieve anything. For you to believe in yourself, you need to see evidence. Most people need to see evidence to believe that something works. So imagine me saying to myself, I'm going to do 10K steps Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't do it. On Thursday, trust and believe, I already know. I don't even need to say it. I know that I would definitely not do this because I haven't done it for the past 3 days. But imagine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going up, you're going down. You do 5K on one day. You don't do anything on the next day. You do 10K on the third day. On Thursday, trust me, you're going to do something, because you've tried it, you've done it before, so you're not going to have any problems repeating it, as opposed to when you haven't done anything to even start with. So for you to believe in yourself, you need to be able to deliver on your promises to yourself. That way you have evidence of your abilities, you have evidence of your actions. At least for me, that's how it worked. The reason that I kept going and I was so motivated and disciplined was because I saw the results that I was able to accomplish on my own. So by then, you don't even need external validation. Even if nobody says to you, oh, you look good, what are you doing differently? You know that you look good. You know that you've changed so many of your unhealthy habits. So even if you don't get any praises, you don't need it. It's not going to move and shake anything, because you're not even doing it for the praises. You're doing it to better your life. Another thing is you're focused on the instant gratification. Like I said from my first point, you need to do things that your future self will be grateful for. For you to get to your goal, you need to start acting out your goals. For you to be that it girl or it guy you want to be, you need to start living like an it guy. You can't just jump from your old ways and think you're gonna just be your new self. No. How do you get to your new self? You get to your new self by going on the journey of being your new self. Okay, for example, let's say you're 100 kg and you want to be 70 kg. The 70 kg version of you is going to be getting 10K steps a day. So what does the 100 kg version of you need to do? Get 10K steps a day. You can't be doing things that your old self would do and hoping you get to your new self. That's not how it works, and that's not how it's ever going to work. You need to embrace the things that your new body, your new self, your new person will be doing to actually be that person. You need to embody that lifestyle to get that lifestyle. You need to want the changes more than the satisfaction and the and the satiety the food is going to give you or the snack is going to give you in that moment. You need to think long term. If I eat this today, how am I going to feel tomorrow? If I don't do this today, how am I going to feel tomorrow? If I eat chocolate and I get my 10K steps, I'm going to feel balanced. If I eat chocolate and I don't do my 10K steps, then I feel like I've wasted my time and I'm losing out and I'm undoing my progress. So at the very least, you should be balancing your actions. You do something that's not considered healthy, and then you do something that's very healthy. And on a scale, it's going to be balanced as opposed to just doing unhealthy stuff day in, day out, day in, day out. You can't always be good, but you definitely should not always be bad. And that's the point that I am trying to make. You need to change your mindset in order to see changes. You need to become right now who you want to be in the future. The only way to get to your goal is by actually living like your goals, living like the person that you want to be. And I don't mean this in a aesthetics way or soft life way. No, I mean practical ways. Keeping your promises to yourself, eating healthier, choosing better options, maximizing your day, maximizing your time. Those are the ways. I don't mean in a superficial way, no. Everyday lifestyle, you're actively making changes one by one until you build a healthier lifestyle. And now you're a different person. You're a better version of yourself. You're a new person. You're who you've always wanted to be. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been able to pick up a few tips to help you change your mindset in order to get to your goal. And you can apply this to any area of your life, not just weight loss. With being able to earn more, having better relationships, you need to change your mindset. Your mindset is something that applies to every facet of your life. It's a general thing. So if you change your mindset with weight loss, that would also trickle down into your relationships, into your finances, into your spiritual journey if you're a spiritual person, into the way you just are. Because yeah, you're losing weight, but you're changing your whole mindset, you're changing your habits, you're changing your thought process. And that's why I feel like weight loss is such an important factor of my life, because I've seen so many changes in other areas. Indirectly, weight loss has affected all other areas. Thank you guys for watching and take care. Bye.